part that the city had it like professionally painted a couple years ago, and there was only supposed to be like one part of it where people were supposed to be expressing themselves. But as you can tell, wherever people can reach, it's very difficult here to organize anything. So so only where. But here was a mirror, for instance, like with a John Lennon face in it. If I did not tell you, maybe you would not notice. But yeah, like now you do because there's still some empty spots. Yeah. Uh,
And then I suddenly felt I had kept my mouth shut for 37 years. I put the ribbon on my jacket and joined the students on strike. And at 2:30, I ran out of the building to join the students of Prague Polytechnic, the nearest our high school, marching to Wenceslas Square. The students were marching across this park and across the bridge. I ran along the embankment and met them just when they were leaving the bridge, entering Old Town. That moment has always been a symbol, the strongest moment of the revolution. Some 10,000-15,000 young people marching, and along the main street here, hundreds, thousands, I don't know, of adults watching in silence. Those 5 or 10 seconds of complete silence, that was strange. And then the marching students started to chant, "Stop being afraid." Everybody joined in, and we all marched to Wenceslas Square.
people, students, in the town of Brno, which is eastern part of Czech. They decided already 2016, I think, to organize memorial, some kind of a meeting in there to commemorate those the victims of the transfer, because that was organized from Brno. They were dragged out of their homes. They barely could take anything. They were pointed out, you're German, you have to go. And there was a long walk and a lot of people died. So very often they organize the same thing. They just gather people and walk the same distance as the people at that time, all the way to Austria. And
And as for amount which is necessary per one brewing, it is according to recipe, of course, only small amount. For example, in our factory, each type of beer has its own recipe, and we need approximately from 9 to 11 tons of malt per one brewing, but only from 100 to 120 kilos of hops. Very small amount. And you you know our saying, we say na zdraví.
Na zdraví. It's a happening place.
Are you doing
video the thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Look like that is all about you when you're pushing me down. When the time gets right, things I see right through can miss.
Telling you something. Stop it.
Kolik máte jako tady na dojení? 80? So they have to milk 80 goats, yeah? The rest are smaller, they don't.
What time do they start?
8.
At 8 in the
And
morning,
they get done at for 80.
so approximately 2 hours it takes
Okay.
80 goes? That's
for
pretty
all of
good.
them, yeah.
And do they know how many pounds of milk they get in?
Jo, kolik
kilos.
mléka na dojité?
Kilos.
How many kilos?
To záleží.
This will be on your Jeopardy questions.
How many people work on the farm with you?
My daughter
That's it? Just
and these
two
girls.
of you do all
and
of it?
These girls are now, they have some practice from the school.
Ah.
So, and we know them because they are the daughters of our friends. So they will be now here for 2 weeks and we give them the paper that they have to practice on.
It's like the
They
practical.
have more women farmers here.
Yeah. And it's like a velour, but it's
Yeah. If you use both hands, it can be a bit heavy.
you just turn it around and
Yeah, don't put it too close to the
fire.
fire, just kind of.
And in the past, under it was fireplace.
Oh,
People use it as a place for living, as a shelter, of course, as a storage place, as a place for doing everything what they needed in that time. Very important is surrounding stone, which is one of the hardest in this region. The English name for this stone is gneiss. The first letter is G. Very hard and absolutely impermeable stone. And due to sometimes people had a problem with raining and underground water, which fill up this place, damage everything. They lost place for living and all belongings, of course.
they were dismantling my country to such an extent that you couldn't recognize it any longer. Just to understand the enormity of the situation. 1/3 of today's Romania, Transylvania, used to be Hungary. And no, Transylvania was not made up by Bram Stoker. It's an actual country. And half of today's Ukraine used to be Hungary. Practically the entire Slovakia used to be Hungary. 1/2 of Croatia used to be Hungary. 1/5 of today's Serbia used to be Hungary. Half of today's Slovenia used to be Hungary. So practically everybody was biting a bit out, or were given a piece by the winners. So Hungary was the only little country left. The Hungarians have not yet absorbed that historical shock to this day.
Wurde von einem Römer namens Raffaele Giacomo
visitors, before they were allowed to see Her Majesty, had to learn about the etiquette. And the etiquette said, of course, when you entered here, you would have to bow very deeply. Yeah? So let's pretend you are Maria Theresia, yes? So I'm bowing in front of you, and I can only get up when you tell me to do so.
Get up.
Right, thank you. So that's the procedure, and I have to remain at a certain distance, of course. But little Mozart, he was so excited, and only 6 years old, yeah? So he didn't really watch the etiquette at all. Instead, he was just running towards Maria Theresia. I'm not gonna do that now. He was jumping into her lap and smothering her with kisses. Yeah? And of course, everyone was shell-shocked in the room.
Moving pictures.
Pictures together. Wow. Very professional.